your time to be quiet. Well, did a great job last week. Let's do it again this week. Okay? Respect where we need to. We're going to start things off tonight with Miss Liz coming up, and she says she wants to sing the national anthem for us.
You can use it if you think you need to. Wait.
The only reason why I sing this is because I was asked to sing the national anthem at a convention, and there's supposed to be like 1,000 people there, and I need to practice singing it in front of big groups. So
We got you. Girl, get it. Bring it down. Bring it down.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Don't say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Sorry, I didn't have y'all stand up like you should have for that. Happy to be living here in America where we have the opportunity to come and be together like this. So we're thankful for that. Did Cody Tatman make it here tonight? No? Okay. We would like to welcome one other special guest, Mr. Billy Focus Barker. Would you please stand up? But first, I would like to do a happy birthday for any of you guys who had a birthday in the past week, or you have one coming up in the next couple days. Stand up if you're guilty. Anyone? Birthday? Ashley, stand up.
Yeah, I saw it.
And with so let's wish them happy birthday. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Christopher. Happy birthday to you. We are happy to make it through another year. All right. Newbies, who's never read your report? Stand up. Never read your report? Stand straight. Don't be shy.
Girl, you stand up, girl.
I'm going to come give you a bracelet. You're going to tell me what your name is. Listen up. And what school you go to. All right? This is. Say it a little bit louder. Hunter. She's homeschooled, but she's beautiful. I love your friend. She's so shy. And then we have Corbin. And he's homeschooled as well. Love you, And of course we have Patch Billy. We already met Billy. You can say your name.
Really good.
Okay.
I went to New Lex High School.
Went to New Lex. So welcome. We got some more cute little boys here. What's your name? Zach Davis.
Watch it.
Sheridan. Brandon Burnett goes to C-Tech. And they are single. No, I don't know. I won't say that. Single and looking. Single and looking, ladies. And here we have Miss Erica, and she goes to. You're out of school now? Yeah. Oh, she's done with school, but she's just here to look here. Okay. Anybody else new? You graduated? I'm not going to ask you questions to get done, so y'all be quiet for a minute, okay? Bracelet. Who wants to say what the bracelets are for? Brianna? I didn't know what to say.
So someone's not writing that up, you like snap it out and write it.
Right? You can snap it at somebody, so if you see somebody cussing someone out, then you know that they're a member of RiseAbove. You don't even have to say nothing to them, you just have to walk by and be like, come on now. Or, it's also, what? What else?
If you're in a bad situation or something, then you snap it at yourself.
Right. If you're in a bad situation and you have to remember that you need to rise above, you can snap it at yourself. Some people use it as a coping mechanism. When you get really angry and you want to cuss somebody out, but you know it ain't the right thing to do, just start snapping it. Okay? It helps. Trust me. All right. Last week's challenge. Yes, ma'am. Oh,
She's going to say last week's challenge.
I want to say last week's challenge was to write your own epitaph. What do you want on your tombstone? I wanted you to decide who you want to be and what you want to be remembered for, and write something that you would want on your tombstone. Who did that challenge? Good job. I told you guys last week I don't give out prizes every week. You just have to do it every week just in case I give out a prize. Okay? Now, since we did that, I would like a couple volunteers to come up and read what they wrote.
Let's see how the walk goes, you know. Yeah, it says, under the stone lays a forgotten soul that made the Lord a little less bold. He would never judge, he would never fail, heck, he wouldn't yell. Through his life, he would hit the wall just to see someone smile. He would be there, even when the children fall. He could never let it down. He spent his whole life behind nothing, trying to forgive the ones who wouldn't love him. He put his heart and soul into a can, but with his friends, he would always pretend. Even though he is in the ground, now his soul is in his joy and soul is in one of the ones he loves. So for all the ones who be distant, his beloved friends will stand up with him no matter what.
That's it. Heal the hurts. Remember her song, soft and sad, a lively lullaby that echoes back the fragile flutter of butterfly wings. Okay. That was a little bit of talent. We got a little bit more talent coming your way tonight in the form of Mr. Brad and his rap.
I fully agree with that with you. You're lucky. Stop running. Excuse me now. I'm so excited for this, bro.
So, alright. Everybody know what the word hello? Alright. Everyone
Maybe you want to keep it pointed upwards.
yes, alright, can everyone hear me? Alright, does everyone know what the golden rule is?
Yes.
What's the golden rule?
You do unto something and unto
Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Alright? That's what this is all about. Alright, go ahead, Taylor. Alright. Alright, yeah, I like it. Let me go for a second. Alright. Rise above. This is what it's all about. The golden rule. 1, 2, 3, go. What is life but what's written on your tombstone after you die? You want to remember by all the words that you learn, not the tears that you cry about how you have your head high, overcome rock bottom, reach into the sky. Everyone still should be heard, I tell you why. Everyone has that word back to their mind, and saying to themselves, when they need a God, peace of mind, humility is mine. I say it all the time, it feels right to me, the fact is a line. Hey, Sarah, Ali, and Waylon, I understand, yeah, just what you're saying. We all have the rough time, that won't go away to keep playing on our mind. And Katie, my girl and my lady, I'm here for you and any time that you made it. You might have something that I did not. The girls to get up and tell everyone you stop. And walk the way you are, and walk the seat. I know I'm a strong guy, fit physically, but now I know you're stronger mentally. So we don't quit, keep it down emotionally. But that doesn't mean I'm a motionless. You still can get me with raw simple truth. I can feel my feelings going to feel many times. I just don't let the time of my past go give me a little time. I'm trying to overturn a new leaf right now. I'm trying to listen to how God's word tell me how to live my life and be happy. I'm in touch with my feelings, get at me. Look at that, and it's beautiful. I'm not beautiful, can't you see? But I don't like to think of rules. So, this is what I do. This is where the other rules. Think they can do it because it's rules. Think they can do what they want. Not have to follow the rules. If every day was the same day that came before, but you still live that day the same day and more. Even if that day your heart sank to the floor, even if that day was like a magic marker, every time you brought it, it's just a little darker. I have to put it in the front. Sure, you look at the big picture. It all goes in a really big picture. People read you just like a scripture. I can't write the feeling I get from this pen gets my hand too wet. Yo, I slip, rip, fall. No one catches me or catches me at all. I will never know what it feels like to stand tall. With them beside me to make a wall. We are stronger than numbers. We don't have to call. Have you ever been worried? Have you ever been worried about how the day is gonna go? Am I gonna have to like gonna flow? If every day was the same way, would you stand up? Would you scream with me? Don't get offended by the words I say. I'm just trying to keep you out of that blue and gray. A little light, just my mate. Don't think twice. Scream with me. Go ahead, let the pain lead away. Misplaced those feelings for a while. In the back of your mind, storm in a fire. Whoa, by with no tears that I will cry. So I won't be that girl or guy that feels like they just want to die. No, I will not ask why. I will spread my wings and I will fly. Everyone knows how it feels though this problem. It's very real. What is the real definition of the word bullying? Is it really make someone's emotions bullying? Is it playing on a week? The others that I speak could not be found in any dictionary that I teach. What is right? Only a few think it's right to see on the power and take flight. But I'm here right now with my pistol now. Stand the position when they going out around. Put your foot down, live the right ground. You are not alone with the rise above ground. Skip hate, spread the love. Make the choice to rise above. Be yourself, spread the wealth. Be your friend, love never ends. Show respect, stick out your neck. Show you care, rise above the fear. God is here to speak the clear. Take the vow like me, I shall. Skip to the hate, skip to the weight. Stand up for others, be yourself, be true. Everybody knows the golden rule. Do on the other way, you want others to do unto you.
She wearing a tutu.
Alright, that was awesome. Thank you, Brad. And like I said, we do have share times every week where we share stories and we share talent. So if you have a talent, it doesn't have to be rap like that, it doesn't have to be singing. As a matter of fact, we're going to have a little bit of a different talent next week, right? Okay. So just so you need to sign up, I'm going to make some kind of a sign up sheet or something. Because there are a lot of people that want to share, so that's cool. A lot of you guys are wanting to get into this. Speaking of sharing our stories, tonight we would like to get to know Kayla Chrysler a little bit better, so give her a hand. I love you. Well, sit down.
Well, I have a decent life, kind of, but I don't have a dad, and I have I'd say, evil stepdad, kind of. I don't like him. He's not physically abusive, but mentally. He says it's joking around, but he's very mean to me and my sister. And I have 3 brothers, and I don't live with one of them, and I don't know the other 2. And one of them has a disease, and they don't live with either of their parents or their foster house. It's really hard. And we move around a lot. I went to Lakewood until 5th grade, and then I had a really hard time that summer before we moved to Sheridan, because my mom was very mean because I didn't want to move, because I thought Sheridan kids were like hicks. I live and I moved to Sheridan, and I met a bunch of people who weren't hicks.
Don't be hating.
And then Kira, she's my best friend. I met her in 6th grade. And my other best friend, who doesn't live in Ohio anymore, she was there 2 years ago. That's just about it. That's all I can really think of.
You want to tell us how RiseAbove has helped you?
Yeah. Okay. Last October, my grandpa died, and it was really hard. So I decided I'd cut myself, and that was a Monday. And then the Tuesday, I after Rise Above, I really regretted it. And I thought about killing myself because I caught myself over the reason why I could have talked to Shannon instead of cutting myself. And Rise Above's helped me because it's taught me not to bully as much as I did, and to stand up to my bullies and to not hurt myself over stupid reasons.
Remind you of a couple of things. Number one, we do this so we can become closer as a group, not so we can use our stories against each other. So please be cognizant of what you're doing and who you're telling these things to. Really shouldn't be shared with anyone that's outside of Rise Above, unless they're a regular Rise Above member that you know just happened to miss tonight. We're here to support people who share their stories, not to use what they tell us against them. We need to be making sure that we're doing this for the right reason, okay? We really appreciate the courage that it takes for each and every person to stand up here and give their story. Each story is different, each story is heartfelt, and we appreciate the courage that it takes for everyone who's done it and everyone who will do it to stand up and share themselves with us. Rise Above is about learning to love people for the way that they are. We are all different. We all do make mistakes, and we do need to change, but we still need to love each other the way that we are and treat each other with respect, which is what we're going to learn a little bit about tonight. What?
Putting on the road rage.
Road rage? I got a little surprise for you guys. Are you singing? What you want? Baby, I got it! Sing it! What you Almost. All right, let me give you the details on it. Okay, listen, this is important. Esteem for the sense of worth of a person, quality, or ability. The condition of being esteemed or honored. Okay, that's what it means. If you hold somebody with high honor or you esteem them, we're not talking about self-esteem. We're talking about if I really honor Katie. Okay, I'm going to respect her. You guys respect me when I stand up here and I ask you to be quiet. You do.
We love everyone.
Because right. Well, because you put me in a place of honor, and I appreciate that. You respect me. Okay. Now, one of the basic principles of Rise Above is this is important. I'm going to write it down. Can you see it? Nope. Yeah. Everyone has worth. Everyone. How many of you guys saw the Channel 4 thing that Cabin Ray did when he came out here to the house? Remember I said that on TV. Everyone has worth. Everyone. Okay? Now, since everyone has worth, that means we need to respect everyone. Okay? Does it mean you only respect somebody if they respect you first?
Maybe.
No, it doesn't. Let me tell you. The reason I know this is because I tried to pound it into my daughter Lauren's head all the years she was alive. Okay? She had a problem with respecting people. And her big excuse was, and tell me y'all have not said this before.
It takes it to get it. Is it
Right. You get respect when you give it, right? How many of you guys have said that before? All the time. All the time. The rest of y'all ain't raised your hands right. Listen. I'm going to tell you what I have to say about that. Really? Somebody has to be the first one. If you have to give it to get it, that part is true. But somebody has to be the first one to give it. Okay? Now, we are here because we want to become better people. We want to see an end to bullying. How are we going to see an end to bullying? Who are we changing? Ourselves. Which means we have to take the initiative to do the right thing. Even when somebody, don't kill yourself on the door. Even when somebody else treats us in a bad manner, Rise Above is about being the bigger person, okay? Learning to do what is right in spite of the fact that people don't always treat you right. How many of you guys can raise your hand and say, everybody in my whole life has treated me right the entire time I've been alive? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Everybody gets mistreated. Everybody, okay? I don't care who you are. Everyone gets mistreated. Jesus was the only person that ever walked on this earth and never sinned and never did a thing wrong, and he got crucified, okay? If Jesus got mistreated, I think you did too, a little bit, okay? So here's what we need to do. Start with yourself, okay? So many of you guys text me and Facebook me and call me throughout the week and say, oh, I've got this going on and my mom's so horrible to me and I just don't know what I'm going to do and this person just is so being so mean to me. What do I always tell you?
Bye.
Rise above. You need to be the one to rise above. Do I ever tell you guys, oh my gosh, your mom is so terrible, you need to go back and tell her off because you got it right. Do I ever say that? No. Okay? Now, that's because I'm trying to teach you respect. Okay? Now, you don't have to agree with someone to respect them. You don't even have to like them. Okay? But since everyone has worth, everyone deserves respect. Who else does that include? Yourself. Yes. You need to respect yourself. Your elders too. That's right. We are going to talk about it. Okay? Let me tell you a little bit of story here about respect. I've shared my story one other time. I'm not sure how many of you guys are here and how many of you weren't. But part of my story is when I was growing up, I was raised in a home that had a lot of domestic violence. Don't be looking at my dad. This is not who I'm talking about, okay? My mom married man after man after man, after my dad, who treated her good, who beat her, okay? I remember man after man beating her down, okay? I watched it. I was scared for myself, but more than anything, I was scared for my mom. Now, did I respect the person that did that? No. Okay, trick question. Number one, I did not respect what he did. Okay, I did not agree with it. I didn't like it. And I would never, ever, ever suggest anyone to do that ever in a million years. I was scared to death, but I did not disrespect him by standing up to him and talking back to him. I did not disrespect him by getting up in his face and saying, "How dare you do that to my mother?" Even though there's times I wanted to, I did not. Okay? Because I recognized that he was in a position of authority over me. Okay? And I recognized that I still needed to show him respect. So I didn't say a word to him. Now, I don't know where this man is today. I don't know if he's still beating women. Okay? It doesn't matter that he never showed me respect. What matters is I learned to show him respect, because believe me, if I can show a woman beater respect, I can show it just about anybody respect. Okay? It taught me to be a better person. Doesn't matter what effect it had on him. Maybe he changed his colors, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But I do know that it taught me to become a better person. How many of you guys want to be a better person? That's why you're here. Okay? If you don't want to be a better person, you're in the wrong spot. Okay? So, if we can do something and practice something every single day that is going to help us become better people, can't we try to give it a shot? Hey, what's going on over here? Something I should know about?
Shush.
No. Okay, let's have a little respect. Thank you. Okay, so, now, I kept my thoughts to myself about my stepdad, okay? And treated him as my elder. Now, was I sitting on his lap making Christmas wishes and being all lovey? No, I was not. I did not like the man, okay? But I still respected him because I did not backtalk him. And I believe me, that was a lot to say because I had a mouth on me. And if there was anything I wanted to do, it was to backtalk him, but I did not, okay? The practice of this has been lost in today's age, okay? So many of you guys, I know, disrespect your parents. I know you do, okay? You told me. That's how I know. You told me you disrespect your parents, okay? You disrespect your teachers. You disrespect Mr. You-know-who over at Sheridan, okay? We do that because we have not been taught in today's day and age that that is the wrong way to speak. What? So, that's why I'm here to try to help you guys learn what maybe you just didn't realize, or what maybe no one's taken the opportunity to teach you until now, is that respect is a dying art. Guess what you guys are? You are the leaders of tomorrow. The youth of today is the leaders of tomorrow. Literally, the way that you guys treat each other is going to be how our population treats each other in the future. Stop and think about the way you treat people. Is that the way you want your kids to treat you? Is that the way you want schools to be when we grow up? Is that the way you want this country to be run? No. Okay, who's going to run the country? I'm getting old here. Y'all going to run it, okay? You guys are the leaders of tomorrow. If you don't take time to realize that you need to be good leaders and good role models, then who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Someone's got to step up. Do I have anybody who wants to step up? Thank you, Waylon. Woo! Anybody else? Thank you, Kate. Who else is going to stand up?
Rachel.
Let me tell you something. Even if you have not had a positive role model up until now, okay, I'm going to step in and fill those shoes and do the best I can. Even if you don't have anybody else that's a positive role model to you, there is no excuse for you not to want to be the first one to make a difference, okay? You guys are the ones that have the choice. Every single choice you make determines who you are becoming. We learned that in last week's lesson, okay? And you don't have an excuse You have no excuse, especially after being here tonight, even if it's your very first time. You hear it tonight, you have to take home with you what you heard me teach tonight. And you have a choice what you're going to do with it. Are you going to let it go in one ear and out the other and go on about your merry business and keep disrespecting people? Or are you going to think, you know what? The time has come. I'm ready to be better. Don't lean on the light switch. Okay.
You get the fire up in the air.
Now, respect starts with yes, it does. Let me give you a way to start, okay? Shut up, okay? Respect starts with learning to keep your thoughts to yourself. That is a hard thing to do sometimes, okay? But listen, I've seen so many of you guys on Facebook, and you get on there and you're like, I don't care what anybody thinks. This is what I think. And you go on and on about your business, okay? Because you don't care, because you're a strong person and you don't care what people's going to say about you, all right? There's a difference between being strong and being stupid, okay? Just because, listen, I don't care what y'all think of me, okay? Obviously, because I didn't brush my hair tonight. I don't care what you guys think of me, but I care what God thinks of me, okay? And He put me here for a reason, so He's the only one that I have to listen to. Now, just because you don't care what somebody thinks of you does not mean that you need to make yourself a fool by putting out everything that you think. Because sometimes the things that go through this head ain't things that need to be shared with people. How many of you guys have said something and you regret it? Yeah. Yeah. 2 hands up. Right. Let me share a little thought with you. Abraham Lincoln said, this is a good one too. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Okay? You guys get that? Better to shut up and let people think you don't know what you're talking about than open your mouth and say something stupid and people be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Then you just remove all doubt. Okay? Sometimes respecting someone means keeping silent even when you don't agree with them. Now, there is something you need to learn on this part. When you don't agree with someone's life choices, what they're doing, what they stand for, sometimes there is a time to remain silent, and sometimes there's a time to talk to them about it, okay? Not saying that you should not tell someone, hey, I don't agree with that, I'm not going to do that. If somebody was, doing drugs or something that I don't agree with, all right? First of all, I can say that to them in a nice way, all right? I can still respect someone and speak to them about their choices that I don't agree with. And if they choose to still keep making those choices, then I have a choice. I choose whether I'm going to spend time with that person, even though they still continue to make bad choices, or if I'm going to remove myself from that situation and not hang out with them anymore because of the choices that they make. Okay? Sometimes you think you don't have a choice, but you always have a choice. Always. You may not like the choices you have. You may have 2 choices that really stink, but you still have choices. Okay? And guess what? You are the only person that has to live with you your entire life. Okay? You're with yourself 24/7, 365 days a year, all the time. So, the only person that has to live with every single choice you ever make in your life is you. You better be making choices that you can live with. Let me tell you right now, I'm 41 years old. I made a lot of bad choices. A lot. Okay? And I'm thankful now that I have the wisdom to look back and say, whoa, some of that choice was pretty dang bad, but I'm going to learn from those choices, and I'm going to try to teach you guys so you don't make those same mistakes. Okay? You need to stop and think rather than acting first. Stop and think what your choices may do to you. What your choices, who you're becoming because of those choices that you make. Okay? Each person is allowed their own thoughts. Each person is responsible for their own choices. So, to respect them, you can talk to them about those choices, but you don't have to call names, and you don't have to attack them as a human being, okay? That happened, believe it or not, one of my friends this week on Facebook that is as old as I am, and she attacked someone because of a choice that they made that she didn't like, attacked them, called them names, and my husband said something to her about it, and she defriended me and him. So, you know, it was just like, even though you do these things when you're young, you grow up and you do them too. And that's not to say that you won't make mistakes, because you will, but this meeting here is just to bring your attention to it, okay? Sometimes all it takes is somebody saying something to you so that it clicks in your mind, and you think the next time you go to make a choice, the next time you go to disrespect someone, maybe something I say tonight will click in your head and you'll stop before you actually do it, okay? Now, what? Respecting someone may never ever earn you their respect in return, okay? It may be fruitless. I don't know, like I said, if I ever earned the respect of my stepdad or not. It doesn't matter. You are a better person for respecting someone else, okay? If the person that you show respect to never returns your respect, continue to rise above and know that you have done the right thing, even if they haven't. Okay? Because it's not between you and them, it's between you and God. And you and yourself. You have to live with your own choices. Now, even if you keep trying and you keep trying and you keep trying to respect someone and they still keep disrespecting you, there is never a time to quit. There's never a time that you say, you know what, I'm sick to death of respecting them. It's not working. I'm going to go back to treat them the way that I did before. No. First of all, that doesn't work.
What if you just stop being a person about respect? You still respect them and everything, but you just get like tired of it?
You can
Talk about me.
You can stop. That is absolutely. There is a time. There is a time. If a person continues to disrespect you, even though you've shown them respect, there is a time to cut off that relationship. Okay? When you do get tired of it. But when you stop that relationship, you need to stop it in a good way. You need to say, you know what? I just don't feel comfortable hanging out with you anymore. We have too many differences of opinion. You know, you're fine the way that you are. I'm fine the way that I am. I'd rather just not hang out. Okay? You don't have to go up to them and say, you little blankety blank blank blank. I don't believe anything. You know, you don't have to do any of that. Right? It's not necessary. That's disrespecting. Okay? You don't have to call names. You don't have to get down and dirty. You don't have to be hateful and mean. Okay?
Can I say blank like you did?
Blankety blank, yes. I say that. I know it seems sometimes when you keep giving and giving and giving and you never get any in return, I know sometimes you get tired, okay? Lauren got tired. I got tired. A lot of times you get tired, okay? But you have to remember that your payday may be in way, way, way in the future, okay? I'm sure when I was 6 years old and I was keeping my mouth shut to my stepdad who was beating the crap out of my mom, I'm sure I didn't stop and think, when I'm 41, this is going to pay off. I'm going to have a group one day and I'm going to tell them this story. No, I just thought, keep your mouth shut, keep your mouth shut, keep your mouth shut. And that's what I did. And because of that, my payday is now that I have a story to tell you that may help one of you, okay? So when you're going through this, like I said, you can't stop, you can't quit, you can't give up. You have to keep doing what's right and trust that you are going to have your payday in the future. It may be the immediate future. It may be that that person you decide to start respecting may start to respect you back. I'm not going to say that's not going to happen, because it does happen a lot, okay? But sometimes it doesn't, and that doesn't give you an excuse to quit. Because who are you? The leaders of tomorrow, right? Yep. Okay. Now, one last thing. One last thing we already touched on a little bit earlier. Don't forget to respect yourself. Okay? In all of this respecting other people, you need to respect yourself. Who knows how to respect yourself? What would some of those things include? Anybody? Yes. Hush! Down talk. We'll call that down talk. Your body. Now, when we say your body, I mean that in several different ways. Hold on, Brad. I'm going to stop right there. When you respect your body, okay, you can do that in several different ways. What are some of the ways we respect our bodies?
Hygiene.
Not doing drugs. Not cutting yourself.
Keeping your body covered up.
Keeping your body covered up. Very good. Not drinking alcohol. What else? Pampering. I'm looking for something else here. I know you guys know what I'm looking for. Say it. Tattoos and piercings. No, not necessarily. I don't have a problem with tattoos and piercings. How about sexual immorality? Oh, she's read it. Quiet. Listen to me, okay? This is important. I know that y'all think this is today's day and age and all that baloney. Okay, let me tell you something right now. You only have your virginity to give away once, okay? And you need to respect yourself to the point that you're not just giving it away willy-nilly to every person that comes along. It's important. Listen, guys. It's important that you don't do things that you may regret later. I can tell you right now, Lauren did some things that she regretted. Okay? I did some things that I regretted. You need to stop and think before you just lay down with anybody that says your name in a sweet way. Okay? Seriously, that's part of respecting yourself. You don't earn respect. You don't earn respect by being the talk in the boys' bathroom, ladies. Okay? Boys, same thing. I'm here. Boys too. Okay? Listen, because you're the one that said it. Alright, so how else do we show respect to ourselves? You can watch Brad. Okay, Brad, I'm sorry.
Living up to your expectations.
Yes! We'll call that ambition. Let me talk about that for a second. Ambition. Okay? How many of you guys have hopes and dreams for your life?
Amen.
Now, I'll tell you right now. I have a hope and dream for my life, even as old as I am, okay? And guess what? The day that you stop working toward that dream, you're disrespecting yourself. Okay? You need to respect yourself enough to realize that you're worth something and that you have something to give to this world. If you don't know what it is yet, figure it out. Think about it. Write about it. Stop and think. What kind of impact do I want to make on this world? That's why we talked last week about the epitaph. Okay? I want to know what you guys want out of your lives, and I want you to be able to have a map to get there. Okay? Coming to Rise Above every single week is going to help you get there. It's going to help you stay focused on making right decisions and doing what you need to do to get on the right track to your dream. Okay? Anything else we want to put up here about respecting ourselves? Yes. No. Good question. It is not disrespecting yourself if you try for your goal and you fail. What is disrespecting yourself is not trying. And again, right. Okay? As long as you have a dream, and as long as you have a goal, and as long as you're working towards that, you are not failing and you are not disrespecting yourself. Okay? It's when you give up and stop trying that you're disrespecting yourself. Because you're telling yourself in your mind that you are not worth the time it takes to work towards your dream. That is a lie. It's a lie straight out of hell, brother. Sorry, y'all know I go to church. Anything else? Amanda.
It's like making positive in every negative situation.
Right, we'll put that with down talk. Okay? Thinking positive. If you start going down on yourself all the time, and if anybody knows Lauren, Lord knows she's the most negative person in the world, okay? She was down on herself all the time. That is disrespecting yourself. not thinking that you are worth anything. Because guess what? I tell you guys all the time, God made every single one of you exactly the way you are, with abilities that no one else has. And if you don't respect that about yourself, you know what you're saying in essence? You're saying that God made a mistake. He didn't know what he was doing when he was creating you. Excuse me, I'm not going to be the one to call God wrong, because I think he knows a little bit more than I do. Okay? So stop and think twice about that next time. Anything else you want to put up here? Ashley.
When someone says, like, they have a negative comment towards you, you need to, like, reply to yourself and tell yourself that you're not what they're saying.
Right. Right. That's an excellent idea. We talked before one other meeting about that, about the negativity all the time. You need to always have 4 or 5 things about yourself that you love about yourself, so that when people start to talk down to you, you can just take one of those things and say, I am not that, I am this, okay? Somebody wants to say something about me like, she's so stinking short, man, I don't even know how she reaches the refrigerator. And okay? But all I have to do is say, you know what? I love being short. I don't care. I can walk underneath stairs and nobody else can. Or you can hide easier. You can hide easier. Right, okay? Or if it is something about you that is not true, okay? If somebody said, I don't know, what's not true about me? Make up a lie. Come on. I'm fat? Okay. Now that's one that girls use a lot. Okay? I gained 2 pounds and I'm saying, oh, she's so fat. No, that's baloney. You need to stop, think of that, turn it around and say, I am not fat. I am the way God made me. He made me exactly this way. I am happy with this way. And if I'm going to lose a couple pounds, I'm going to do it on my own terms. And I'm going to be happy about it. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
Amen.
You ever heard of that? Being happy in your own skin, right? Okay? Be happy with who you are. Because why? Why do we want to be happy with who we are? What's the reason?
We're gorgeous.
Not so much about ourselves. What? Okay. That's almost what I'm looking for.
Respect God, more respect for others, different respect for yourself.
Yes. Thank you, Amanda. Because if you respect yourself, you will be able to respect others easier. You can't give what you don't have. And if you don't have any respect for yourself, it's going to be real hard for you to give it away. Okay? Any other questions?
Self-pity is another one.
Yeah, we talked about that. Self-pity. Talking negative to yourself all the time. Right, down talk. Yes. Self-control. Ooh, I like that. Brad, you want to tell me what you mean by self-control?
Being able to control, self-control is my eyes. I guess would be being able to control your feelings and the way you see others, but the same way you see yourself.
Right. You disrespect yourself when you can't control your emotions, your actions, the way you treat other people. So many times you get mad and you say, oh, I just can't help it. I just got so mad. Yes, you can help it. You have a choice. Okay? You have a choice. It's called self-control. If you have self-control and you work on that every single day and get better at that, you are respecting yourself. You are becoming a better person. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Anything else? Olivia.
I don't really know how to say it. When you suppress so much, where it's the point where it becomes passive, and it can hurt yourself because no one else really knows exactly how you feel, and you're doing that to yourself.
Right. Right. I think that would go maybe with self-confidence, maybe. Let me tell you something about a little bit about self-confidence. When you become confident in who you are, and you know that you're making right choices and you're respecting yourself, I will tell you 100%, bullies are less likely to pick on you. They go for the weak people. They go for the passive ones who don't have anything to say, who every time someone says something bad to them, they put their head down and walk away like this. Now, we do teach in Rise Above to shut your mouth when people say things to you, but I never teach you to put your head down. No, that is not what we do, okay? You have enough respect for yourself to realize that you're going to handle it in a better handle the situation in a better way, that you're going to have self-control over your emotions and your actions, and you choose of your own accord that you will walk away. And you walk away with your head up. Smiling, shoulders back, that you know you are doing the right thing. Okay? There's a difference. You guys get that difference? Okay. Anything else? Yes.
Being able to respect others.
Right, but we were talking about self-respect here. But that's right, because respecting others comes from self-respect. Anything else? Oh, I did want to go one more thing on your body. How about eating? Exercising. Okay? We didn't talk about those things. I can tell you right now, I disrespect my body in the fact that I never exercise. And I always complain because I don't have time. It's true, I really don't have time, but I need to make the time. Okay? Because I don't want to disrespect the body that God gave me. Guess what? When this body wears out, where am I going to live? The ground.
Don't say that.
No, you're going to go find all those shells like crap. You don't get another body. Okay? This is the one you got. Like it or not, you're stuck with it. Alright? So learn to respect it. Treat it right. Thank you. Treat it right. Exercise right. Eat right. Respect yourself in all these ways that we talked about. Okay? Alright, we're going to move on. Thank you very much for all those wonderful ideas. Thank you, everybody. So, be your own best friend, okay? Remind yourself to respect. Respect yourself and respect others. Now, next week's challenge, listen up. Yeah, because every time I give away the challenge and then everybody gets on Facebook tomorrow. What was the challenge? What was the challenge? Because you guys are all
I do it
talk.
later.
Okay? Next week's challenge. This week, we are going to practice respecting those in authority over us. I know you guys love me for this, don't you? Yeah, we love your mom. Choose someone you have not always respected in the past, who is in authority over you. A teacher or administrator, a parent or a grandparent, maybe an employer, somebody who is in some kind of authority position over you, okay? For the next week, for 1 week, I would like you to go out of your way to help them in some way. Okay? I know y'all are laughing because it's going to be hard. This is not an easy challenge. Okay? It is not. Especially if you are at odds with somebody every single week and you don't like them. It's going to be hard, okay? But if they make you angry, smile. Swallow your words. Learn that self-control. Okay, we're going to learn to control our tongues this week. Let them have the last word.
Oh my gosh, that's another.
Let them have the last word. Okay, listen. Let me tell you why I say this. Okay, we're in RiseAbove. We're learning to become better people. All right, we're learning to take the higher ground. It takes a lot more strength and self-control to let someone else have the last word, even if you don't agree with them, than it does to keep going on and going on and going on and going on. Because what does it matter in the end who has the actual last word? It doesn't. It doesn't matter. But if you could walk away with the conversation and let them have the last word, smile, walk away, like I said, with your head held high, you are gaining something from that because you are learning what?
Self-control.
And you are learning respect, right? So, if you learn to walk away and let the other person have the last word, they win the argument, but you win a lot more because you are bettering yourself for the future. Does that make sense, you guys? Yes. Yes. Okay.
So I've always heard that people who are like don't treat others with respect and stuff make it order and lose touch with a lot of their friends, and then people who treat others with respect have a lot of their friends after school. That's right. That's right.
Respect is something that even if it doesn't gain you respect with the person that you're at issue with right now, listen, this is important. Listen, this is important. This is important. Even if you don't get the respect of the person that you have an issue with right now, you will gain respect when other people see how you act. Okay? If you guys saw me out there fighting with Brad, okay?
I got one more challenge.
If you guys saw us out there arguing, man, I can't believe you, we were screaming and yelling at each other, and I was acting a fool, okay? Now listen, if I would have won that, okay, I got the last word, I come here like, yeah, So keep that in mind. When you are confronting someone, having an argument with someone, you being the bigger person is speaking more volumes to everyone around you than it is just to the person that you're talking to. Okay? So the last part of this challenge, this is the bonus part of the challenge. I already gave you the challenge, okay? Just help them out for the next week.
Bonus?
Listen. This is the bonus. If you're doing real good and you're really treating that person nice, like I told you to, and you're being agreeable, and you let them have the last word, and you think, hey, I'm doing good with my respect this week. Here's the bonus you can do: write them a note of apology for not respecting them in the past. Okay? And make a promise to do better in the future. Alright? You don't have to like them. You don't have to agree with them. All I'm asking you to do is respect them. Okay? Anybody thinks they can do that? Maybe? Kind of. Can you do that? Okay. Alright. Now, that's the end of my lesson. Okay? So we're going to go over some other things. First of all, we have a card back there for Amanda's nephew, Hunter, that was just born. How old is he now?
He was born last Sunday.
Would you like to give us an update on him?
Sure. Since last Tuesday, I don't know who was here, he was rushed to children's. He was in ICU, and they were talking about keeping him for 4 weeks or if not more. He had several seizures that day and days following, so he had a bunch of wires through his head. He had tubes through his stomach. He had through his heart. Pretty much everywhere possible you could probably see a tube. He had a breathing tube because his lungs were not carrying. On Thursday, he got his breathing tube out, and he was able to breathe on his own. And then this week, they took him off his seizure medication and off the wires, and he's just on strictly antibiotics now, and he's eating, and you're able to pick him up now and stuff, and he's actually awake, so he's doing really well. And they said that since he's doing so well, instead of the 4 weeks, if not more, they're only going to keep him 10 to 14 days, so he can be out Friday or next Tuesday. The only bad part about it is he does have some kind of brain damage. We're not sure what exactly how much it is. He had his MRI today.
Okay.
But they said it could be anywhere from like a learning disability to being late and crawling. Or since he's so small right now, he's only eating and sleeping, you're not really going to see it. But they said the worst effect it could be is autism. But they know it's not going to be like really, really bad because he's breathing and functioning on his own.
Okay, so what I want to say to that is two things. Number one, there's a card back there I want everyone to sign that Amanda's going to take to the family to let them know that we have been praying for them. And number two, we're going to continue to pray. We're going to pray again tonight. Like I said, if you don't believe in prayer, that's fine. Just be quiet for a couple minutes while we pray. But I'm going to tell you, I mean, when Amanda came up here last week, she was in tears because he was about to die. And to have that big of a turnaround in 1 week, let me tell you people, prayer works, okay? Yeah. It does. So we're going to have prayer, and also I would like to pray tonight for Allie's mom, who is also in hospital right now, and she's having a little bit of issue. What is it, Allie? You may give us a report. What's she done? A pacemaker?
Yeah, she had a pacemaker put in because her heart won't function like now. That really matters.
Okay. But she needs prayer too, because let me tell you, Allie's dad has already been taken to have in his car accident, so she really needs her mom. Okay? So, and is Dylan here? Is your brother here? No, so. Oh, alright. Okay, so if you guys wouldn't mind, can we just bow our heads for a couple minutes and we're going to say a prayer, please? Dear Lord God in heaven, we just thank you for this time that we've had together tonight. We thank you for each one that's here. Lord, we just ask on behalf of Hunter tonight and on behalf of Susan that you just touch their lives, Lord. We know that you are the giver of life and the taker of life. We know that you have the ability to heal these people with just one snap of your finger. And Lord, we just pray that you would do exactly what needs to be done in each of their situations. not have brain damage, or that you would bring him up to be a strong, healthy boy, and that Susan would be able to come home from the hospital soon, and she would be strong for her. And just thank you and praise you for everything that you've done and everything that you will do in Jesus' name. So, quickly, last week we had 75 here, so that's awesome. We had 10 newbies, and we had 22 people complete the weekly challenge, so give yourselves a hand. I would like to give a shout out. We had a donation of a new refrigerator. Charlie and Jan Adams decided that they were going to donate, and we actually just got to go in their shop and check out whatever refrigerator we wanted, and they gave it to us. So I just want to say, God provides in great ways. So I wanted to say thank you to them. Next week, we will have a thank you card that I will have everyone sign. I didn't get a chance to get it this week, but I will have it next week so you guys can sign it. So, with the addition of our new refrigerator, that means the drinks will be kept in the refrigerator. I'm not going to put them all out on the table for you guys to see what all we have. Just get in the refrigerator and get what you want, okay? And try not to spill it. We already have a major catastrophe here. Just be careful. The cups are right there by it, all right? Next week, Blaze. Where's Blaze?
Right there.
Get right here.
Are we good on pizza next week? So I'm not going to pass around the sign-up sheet for food next week because I think Blaze's family has got us covered for pizza. So, you for that. I do want to give a shout-out to the people that are doing the child care. Emily McMahon, is that how I say her name? And Rachel Sims. So, yay! Anna is not in that room. No. Are you going to do child care? Ela will do it. Okay. So I will need a couple volunteers for child care next week.
You guys can't go on without me, so I can't.
Like you too? We may be having something come up where we can actually have someone to teach the really next too. That's getting worked out. Did we echo? Allie said that you were to check on the time for new Lex on the 2nd.
I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I can.
Okay, I need time.
They don't have school again until Tuesday.
Okay. Do you have my card? I need them to contact me. Okay. Because we need to get that scheduled. How many of you guys will be available to come if we go on the 2nd? It's a Friday. Oh, you can. To New Lex, to Pitcher's program. Okay. Let me give you the details. Shut up! This would just be, all the only details I know is it's on Friday the 2nd, December 2nd. We will be heading to New Lex and telling them all about RiseAbove. I don't know who we're pitching it to or what time or anything yet, but I do know that I don't have room in my car to be able to take everybody, so you're going to have to. So I will let you know. I will let you guys know next week about that. Okay, let's try to get some answers. Allie and Echo get together. Okay, Christmas caroling. Christmas caroling. Sunday, December 11th at 2 o'clock. We are going to be going down to Autumn at the Lake, which is right down here in Thornville. We're going to be singing for them. Now, Miss Angie has some wonderful ideas and some little crafts that we can do, just so that when we go there, we have something to give them, maybe some cookies and things like that. Be kind to these people, because a lot of them don't have anyone to visit them around Christmas time. Do you want to talk about that now, or we'll talk next week? Okay. So we'll do next week on that. And field trip to Ohio School for the Blind is confirmed for February the 27th. We do not have school that day, but they do. So what we will need to do is it's going to be from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're actually going to find out what it's like to be blind. We're going to eat our lunch blind with them. Okay? It's going to be a really, really cool experience to get to Ohio School for the Blind is not a RiseAbove chapter. However, I did go and pitch our program to them and kicked off their anti-bullying campaign. They have theirs as a class that their kids are required to go to once a month, okay? So, it's going to coincide with our visits. The day that we're there, is the day that they are actually going to have their bullying class. So you guys will get to see what it is that they've come up with, what they're deciding to do. We do have a few members that are on our Facebook site that go to Ohio School for the Blind, make them feel welcome. I know one of them is Brandon Hamlin. Some of you guys maybe have talked to him a little bit. But yeah, these kids are on there and they're excited about it. We also want to say shout out again to Sheridan Middle for all that they're doing with their bullying poster campaign and things like that. So we're making baby steps, but we are getting the word out there, okay? We're not the only ones that's doing it. People are joining with us, and there's power in numbers, okay? So every time you wear your purple, every time you tell somebody about RiseAbove, every time you bring a newbie, you are doing a justice to this community and the communities that surround us, okay? Questions? Don't forget, we have things for sale. We have card magnets and all that kind of jazz, whatever, if you're interested in buying.